What's up? What's up? What's up, good people? Christopher with Better Today Trades, back with yet another live trading live stream for the people. Okay, let's see. Setup going into the bell is an out and out. We're out of range, out of value, up and away. So we're looking for long, as long as price can stay above this gray EMA, above pre-market low, especially above pre-market high, which is way up here. But in the event that this what looks like a downward trend that has just begun continues and we stay below the EMA, we will be looking for shorts. We got last week's mid right here, which last week's levels typically for an out and out setup will fuck up the what we actually expected to do. So we expecting longs. If it can't get above this last week's mid, we're gonna get a lot of shorts. It's gonna be a short day. That's just what it's gonna be. At which point we will go retest yesterday's high levels or value area high or the value area pop from yesterday. Maybe yesterday's mid might be where we see some buyers come in. So initially I'm looking for longs. I'm kind of short by a little more short bias, but I'm gonna take what they give me. Like I said, above the gray EMA, longs, below shorts. I'm gonna be vigilant to watch for price to come down here, breach pre-market low, and which it just did. Well, I guess it doesn't count, but come down here, breach pre-market low, buyer step in, and keep pushing. If we can make higher lows off of pre-market low, then we'll be able to go long as well. So I'm just gonna take what the market gives me. That's the only thing you can do every day. All right. Coffee. I don't know if you guys were here on Monday, but on Monday I said we were down at the lows on Monday, and I said we would probably have to go into make a push into last week's mid. We did that Wednesday, rejected, bounced back. We're back at it again today. Will we get above it today? That's the question. We got previously untested value area here, previously untested value area here. This is a pop. This is a value area high. I think they're both coming from 24th, which is just a couple days ago. Open. Pre-market is down here. Pre-market low is down here. This is the extended hours 50 fib. So that's from about 1800 hours to 9:30. The highs and the lows. Actually, it's not 1800. It's actually after hours. So 1600 candle counts as well. Oh, and we got that 17,700 level. the whole dollar number right here, which we opened up and rejected right away. But if we can get above that, that would present a bullish sentiment. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Let's see. Listen today. Oh, we got John Wick on this joint. Let's see what this John Wick hit. Okay. Reaching pre-market low. Let's see if we get any buyers here. As you can see, pre-market low is coupled with the untested value area pop from 2 days ago. Untested just means that during regular trading hours, the previous day's value area, whatever, high, pop, low, price didn't price didn't auction in that the next day. So it was an unauctioned value area. So we either gapped up or gapped down without testing that previous day's value area, something or other. Okay, falling below this pre-market low. Sellers look like they're picking up. Oh, there goes some buyers. This is the same thing that happened yesterday. Reached pre-market low. Buyer stepped up. Actually closed bullishly on that 15-minute candle. That first 15-minute candle, it was very bullish. It was a bullish hammer candle, not very bullish, but bullish. And then price proceeded to explode all day. So okay, so we got heavy buyers off of the pre-market low level, pushing above 17.7 into this untested value area high. See if this becomes a level of resistance. Open tested, so we can have those in today. Yeah. Also, you have to put into context. Yesterday, we got earnings from I think Microsoft and Google. We earlier this week we're getting everybody's earnings, and so everybody's starting to get a little bit more certainty is coming into the market. So people are starting to buy. I think next week is the big week, and then you go into the Fed cycle, and then on the other side of that Fed cycle, we should be primed for a summer rally. That's a more medium term outlook. That's not day trading. That's just it's more swing trades. But I say that to say I wouldn't be surprised to see price push today because yesterday we got some certainty in the market via some of the Mag 7 earnings. Meta was the other day. Meta said, yeah, I know we said it was going to be the year of efficiency, but we finna spend on AI though. People didn't like that. I like how Meta's moving in that whole AI space with the Ray-Ban joints and the Llama, large language model Llama. That's clever. I don't like that it's open source a lot though, but I do like that it's different. and it's a kind of a clever way for him to use everyday people as employees. It's open source. You can go ahead and make it better and build upon it, and you don't have to hire as many engineers because y'all gonna do that for him if he can get it popular enough. Clever. Am I making the case for Meta here? No, this is not financial advice. Talk to a financial advisor. Okay, rejecting off of the EMAs there, gray and the teal. Gray is below the teal, which is bearish. They're also both above the purple, which is kind of like cancels each other out. I say all that to say it could go up or it could go down. I'm not here to predict what it does today. I'm here to see which way it goes and just try to latch on to the tail, jump on the back of a bull or a bear, and ride it through the stampede. They are pushing here, yeah. Okay, this is last week's mid. Above last week's mid is bullish, but last week's mid can also be heavy resistance, so we need big buyers. I think they're gonna get this shit. So ideally, I'd like to enter, like my entry to be a retest of last week's mid. If we can hold it, that's ideal though. You don't always get the ideal entry. That's why that's how this game goes sometimes. Pushing, pushing, pushing. All right, 839. We've got the first 10 minutes basically traded here. First two 5-minute candles have closed. Well, have basically closed. First one has, the second one finna close. All right, the second one finally has closed. As you can see, very bullish. This is very bullish. So far, very bullish scenario. Going to be looking for longs on a retracement. Ooh, ooh, there it is. Damn. I don't like the way that happened. I don't like the way that happened real fast like that. That's scary. Still a little early for me to be trading. Yeah. Still haven't gotten that first 15-minute close. That's bearish. The selling that came in above last week's mid, that's barrage. This is definitely a paper thin trend line I'm drawing here. I just like to visualize. It helps me visualize. I don't necessarily recommend it. But while we're drawing that trend line, we might as well draw this other paper thin trend line. Because once again, visually, for me, selling. That's crazy. First 10 minutes was very bullish. Last 2 minutes is taking all that back. That's crazy. I'm looking for longs here though. Especially if that 15-minute can close above that gray. Ema. Greener side of things. Get your girl inside of me. Doing my dance. He put John Wick on the cover of this today's batch of beats. I'm not sure if y'all can hear the beats. You should be able to hear them a little bit, but just a little bit. Okay. Looks like an attempt to put 17.7 in as support. We did. We broke above 17.7. This could be the retest. This into the next 5-minute candle, which would also be the next 15-minute candle. I'm gonna wait until this next candle opens to begin attacking. Just kind of want to see how this ends. But that push off of pre-market low was strong. Like, reversal strong. See? Just wanted to see if it could close stronger. That's all. They'll always give you a chance to get in. You don't ever have to chase. Every time you chase, you lose. You're gonna lose anyway. You're gonna lose getting, so you might as well not even be chasing. So you don't feel bad when you lose. You only feel bad when you do the wrong thing and lose. You do the right thing and lose. That's just part of the game. This is baseball. All right, new candle open. There we go. Come on down. Come on down. Did we get a close above? We did get a close above the gray, so I'm definitely looking for longs. I would like to see price get below last week's mid though, before I start actually attacking. I guess unless we break into new highs for regular trading hours before. There we go. Come on. All right. Come on. Looks like we got some people trying to buy off of last week's mid. It's a lot of confluence right there. You got last week's mid. You've got the EMAs on the day traders time frame. You've got the untested level on a weekly traders time frame. You've got the 72 EMA on a daily. Right here, this white level. A lot of levels of confluence here. So on a day trader's time frame, you got it above the EMAs. Somebody who's been looking at it for the last week, maybe for a swing trade or like a premium seller. You've got this untested level. You've got last week's mid. For a longer term investor, you got the 72-day EMA. I mean, theoretically, you should get some buyers here, which is what we're getting. Let's just see if we can get enough of them. Because we still, on that 5 minute, are only making lower highs on the day, and we're still very close to this last week's mid. So, and even on this, look at that, even on this 15-minute candle, it's respecting that paper thin trend line I just drew. Yep, seller step back up. Couple buyers still there off of last week's mid. Still a couple buyers. Let's see if the sellers are still up here. Couple sellers still sitting here. Trying to eat through them. Buyers trying to eat through the sellers here. Sellers still here. What is it, 10 o'clock now? 50? Do we have any other news coming out? Let's double check. Let's double check to see if we got news coming out, guys. Nope, no news. And then from here to here, 142. 158.75 is 288. 142. 288. 49. So 50%. Okay. All right, now we have a higher high on the 15-minute. We got a golden cross trying to form on the EMAs, which typically mean a pullback, a retest of a lower level, if completed. Okay, guys. So if you took that long with me, you should be your stop should be in the money. Mine is only 1 hour no money though. This is an out and out, so we let this ride. We want to let this ride. So we either hit my target price or we pull back and hit my stop price. But I'm riding this all the way through. I'm gonna let, like I said, catching a ride on the bull or the bear's back, and I'm just going along for the as long as there's a stampede. Ugh. So, okay, so the bulls won that little battle there, but there's another infantry. I don't know how wars work, but there's another camp of bears up here because there is another whole dollar number, 17.8, and we was at 17.3 yesterday. Was that yesterday? Yeah, we were at 17.3 yesterday. What a difference a day makes. We were at 17.3 yesterday, and now we're knocking on the doors of 17.8. Well, I mean, the average true range for the Nasdaq is like 250 anyway, so it's only 2 days of buying 500 points, which is between yesterday. Well, I guess 2 days of buying in one day almost, though. Impressed. Or just happened to have ahead of time. Still technically in the second day. All right, I'm gonna move this paper thin trend line again because that's what you do to the losing trend line is you move it all day. This is the real trend line we want to get through. All of this basically doesn't even matter, low key. We have to get above this untested value area from the 17th, which is I think last week. Yeah, 7 days from 7 days from 2 days ago. So and as you can see, pre-market there was a bunch of sellers up here. That don't necessarily mean they still there, but it do mean it ain't gonna be easy to get through this. Not without a catalyst, and we don't have no news coming out, so this is just gonna have to be slowly and methodically chewed through, probably. Or the bears step up heavy and the bulls get eaten. Who gets ate? When they come to day trading, I'm not a bull or a bear. I'm just who's winning. I'm with whoever's winning. Who's up? Let's go. Real talk. Long term, I'm a bull though. I'm a perma bull. But that's just because the data shows that long term, I should be a bull. Medium term, medium term, I'm a bull too. But it's the right times, you know. Winter rallies, summer rallies, not really spring, not really fall. You feel me? You know, young nigga follow the solstice. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know about the solstice. Yeah, so I hit the button one time and now I just let my trailing stop. I we just touched the 17.8 level. The other whole dollar number, or the next whole dollar number after 17.7, there should be some resistance up here. We're also stepping back into this untested value area high with this untested high of day. When was this from? 24th. So this is the untested high that goes with this uh, untested value area high. Same day. Sometimes the value area high and the untested high, I mean, the high of day are like right next to each other, right on top of each other. Sometimes they're spread out a little bit like this. You can tell it if it's spread out a little bit like this, it was kind of a trendy day, day that moved. Okay, trying to get above 17.8. It's definitely some sellers up here though. 65.70 points. That's usually when uh, the other side steps up to try to fight. They don't always win, but they try at least at those levels. 35, 35 points, 65 to 70 points. I say 100 points, 120 points. But once you get to like 100 points up, it kind of becomes a steamroller at that point. 17.8 has sellers. The Bulls are trying to push. It just keeps kissing it. And getting smacked. Not getting heavily smacked. Okay, there goes some more smack. So you guys are getting my Thinkorswim charts, but when I'm actually trading, I just use Thinkorswim to get my levels. But as you can see, there's a lag in Thinkorswim because price is about to drop on Thinkorswim. See, so I'm using NinjaTrader, my actual broker, to keep me right up to date on what price is doing at the moment. Sellers finally stepped up. Okay, 10 o'clock candle. 10 o'clock candle. Some there must be a bunch of traders who wait for the 10 o'clock candle to start trading. Because even if there's not a whole lot of volume, I mean a whole lot of news, the 10 o'clock candle, you will see some buyer seller stepping up. Some moves happening. Volume comes in at 10 o'clock candle. Almost on a daily. So, all right. Trying to retest 17.8 again. Couldn't even get the number this time. Couldn't even get the number yet. That's bearish. In the last candle, I was able to at least kiss it and sort of get above it. Got above it by a point or two, but like this one got up to a point below. Now it's 2 points below. Now I kissed it. All right, we finally got a kiss on the 8.17.8 for this new 10 o'clock candle. Can we push through though? Like that's the thing. And it's not even, you have to push, you got to get like 20, 30 points above for it to be a real breakout. Because it's definitely sellers above 18, 17.8. You can see that from pre-market. Are there enough buyers in this stock or in this rally right here to push above pre-market high? And then you got last week POC above too, 17,841. That's where most shares were traded last week. The whole week, most shares were traded there. So it's gonna be tough. They might be able to do it, but they'll probably have to pull back. Probably have to reset. Pull back to those EMAs. Pull back to last week's mid. Get a refresher buyers. I mean, unless they can do it right here. Oh, I didn't adjust this pick within trend. The pick within trend. There we go. They won't even let it get above 90 now. 17,790. Seller stepping up at 17,790 now. What's this, about 5? This will be 10 minutes of selling up here. If they can hold it up here for the next 2 minutes. 10 minutes of selling. 10 minutes of selling. 15 minutes of selling. They can pop them bitches. Then we can go on a run. If we can get these sellers to stop out from the last, let's say 10 minutes probably. Oh, okay. There we go. A little pop there. All right, seller stepped right back up. They are not really going for the whole stay above, be above 17.8 theory. They're trying to push it back below. Kissed it and started bouncing. Let's see if we can get some more confirmation of buyers coming in off that 17.8. Buyers here are probably sellers from the 2 previous 5-minute candles stopping out. If they can get enough of them to stop out, we can pop above the close, that yellow, this. We can pop above this, the rest of this box probably. Get above, at least kiss pre-market high. If they can get enough of them to stop. But once again, buyers need to step up right here. Then this, they got like 10 points that they can give up. There go them sellers. All right, now we're back below 17.8. I think our maximum is like 5 points below 17.8. Max drawdown so far. Oh, nope. There we go. Ugh. All right, will the buyer step back up here? Nope. the same problem last week, but I'll be ready. I'll be ready now. I know that this is a possibility now, so I'm gonna charge this one. I got a new mic on. I was just saying, uh, if we can get above last week's pop right there at 17.8, our next realistic level of resistance would be 18K. My ultimate price target is 17,974.25. And that's just because of the average daily true range of a stock is a certain amount of point. I mean, of the Nasdaq is a certain amount of points, and so every day my ultimate price target is a certain amount of points. It's rare that we get there, but sometimes we do get there. And I'm talking the average true range of regular trading hours. So from 9:30 to 4 o'clock. 9:30 to 4 o'clock. Yeah, 4 o'clock. I can't do math. Really, it should be no, 4 o'clock regardless. Right? Yeah, 4 o'clock. Why did it say 16? Sorry, I just had a fucking brain fart. Yeah, that's 100 points right there. One shot, one kill. Another 100-point day. Now, last week's value area pop, like I said, is where most of the shares were traded last week, whether it was long or short. This was the consensus uh, value price, basically. This is where most people did trading. This was the sweet spot. So psychology is, if there's still players, if there's still participants from last week in their trades from last week, this would be where they re-attack. This would be where they cover. This would be, muscle memory spot. Oh, this is where I bought it last time. This is where I sold it last time. Let me buy or sell it here again. Uh, because we're approaching from below, you would expect sellers to step up first, and then as we break above and continue and then retest, you would expect buyers to come in. Um, and the logic behind that is people who bought low, people who bought yesterday off 17.3, probably be selling into this level. People from last week who were sellers would probably reattack here. People last week who were buyers who never let go would also be sellers here because they're finally break even. They've been down probably for a week now on that position. They're just ready to get out. They're like, oh, I'm happy to be break even. I'm happy to be only down 100 now, So they'll sell. We'll correct. We'll find if we can get some more buyers off that 1800 level. Retested at 1800, it retested that pre-market high is in order. And then if there's enough buyers to push us back up, those sellers won't be there anymore. The new sellers who just started selling today would have fresh stops there. If we push above, they would stop out. They would become buyers, and then we would push above last week's POC, and all the sellers who were from last week that hadn't taken profit yet would become stops. New buyers would step up, and the cycle would continue. And it's 9:15 already. All right, so we're in the last candle. That was a pretty sick trade today, guys. It was a pretty sick trade. Way to cap off a pretty good week, man. We are actually at the point of the pot now. Oh, man, the out and out did what it was supposed to do today. That's crazy. 60% of the time, it does what it's supposed to do. The other 40% of the time, it's on the wrong side of the EMA or a last week mid, high, low. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I had to figure that out. I had to find the counter to the counter to the counter. Um, I figured that out maybe last week. I'm still learning myself, y'all. But I just went through my charts, man. I just ran through some charts and I've got them. I've got a database of photos of charts from the last year and a half or so, and I just went through them all the ones that worked, and all the ones that didn't work, and I tried to see what patterns I could recognize. And I'll tell you, it probably took all of 10 minutes. 10 minutes of just looking at only the ones that didn't work, and going from okay, this one, oh, it did that, oh, and this is supposed to be okay, oh, it did that, oh, okay. I decided I needed to figure out when, because that 40% of the time when it wouldn't do what I wanted it to do, what I thought it would do, was eating away at my gains so much that I was unprofitable. So I had to figure out. Um, I saw a video, I think it was JJ Reddick talking about some coach that was training Kobe before some game because he was tired. It was early in the morning. He was already drenched in sweat, tired. He said Kobe had him in the gym for 3 hours. He was working on the counter to the counter to the counter, and I was like, "Yo, I gotta be a sick individual like that. Like 60% of the time is not enough. I need to know how to know when I'm wrong, so I can flip sides. So I know which animal I'm riding today. Am I riding the bull or am I riding the bear? And the EMAs helped me with that. Last week's levels helped me with that. I just started using last week's value areas because I saw how important last week's high, mid, and low were. So I figured the pot would probably be important too. And value area high of the last week, like the full week, not just a day from last week, but the whole week. A weekly candle, a 5 day span. Volume profile is powerful, guys. Now, see, the worst thing here is a retest of 17.8 probably gonna knock me out. If we can get a sexy number of buyers here, though, that don't mind stopping out a few shorts here, I can pad my pockets a little more. You guys know when out and out plays, I don't take any profit. I just let it ride. We either gonna get all out at the profit target or all out by the trailing stop because these moves are so big. But realistically, I probably could take some off at 100 points, 75, 100 points, um, just to lock in some profit. Then if it keeps going, the other 100, 125 points that I have mapped out, then I feel like a dumbass. or I feel like I left something on the table. And I'm kind of that kind of guy where I'm like, well, I'm that kind of trader where I'm like, I want it all or nothing, except for, uh, well, I want it all or nothing in the setups where I can get all or nothing. So mean reversion, I trade completely different than out and out, and out and out I trade a lot, a little different than how I trade in and out. So, um, but out and out, balls to the wall, especially on a Friday or a Monday, balls to the wall. What sucks is a retest of 17.8 would be healthy for this rally. No, I want to draw a paper thin trend line here just for myself, but it's like pointless to do right now, so I'm not going to. 7 minutes left in this stream, 7 minutes left in this 15-minute candle, 2 minutes left in this five. We haven't had a red 5 minute candle in 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I guess, yeah, this last one was a red candle, technically. In about 30 minutes. It's been about 30 minutes since we had a red 5 minute. That just goes to show you how strong the bulls have been for the last 30 minutes. I've been in this trade for like 30 minutes, huh? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, about 30, 35 minutes. Boom. Come on. Just push, please. Please. For me? No, not down. Push up. Please. For me. For me. Please. For me. Please. One thing I do like about this right now is we're putting pre-market high in as support. So it broke above pre-market high. Well, it would have been resistance. Now we're sitting on top of it, and buyers step in under it. Every time we get below it, buyers step up. But also, once we get right by this week's pop, sellers step up. We got the 5 minute putting in some more highs. So we might just have some short term sellers stepping up, or we might have a reversal on our hands. Buyers have to get above the POC, sellers have to get below pre-market high. 3 minutes left in this candle. Trace minutos. Do y'all know that I'm a temporary Mexican resident? I can go to live in Mexico right now if I want to. Yeah, I lived in Mexico for about a year, no big deal, right on the ocean. I moved to a slower city though, so it wasn't that fire. Mexico City probably would have been more fire, but Mexico City's not near the ocean. Cancun is too touristy, kind of expensive. It's not even the talk that the sellers are coming in at now. They're coming in at yesterday's high. Yesterday's this extended trading hours high. I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in the buyers now. They keep letting them push it down here. Just not enough of them. Yep. Moment of truth, right here. Oh, we're going to 18. I mean 17.8. Last minute of this 15-minute candle. It would be crazy if the buyers just stepped up right now, and pushed it back above pre-market high. I don't think that's going to happen, but that would be very bullish. I think the sellers have this. Buyers have to reset somewhere lower. What's that? All right, I'm all out. 6R. Yeah. 6 is 36. Yeah. 6R. Damn. So that's the first. I think that's the first live stream that you were able to see me take the full good trade where price was able to push and I get stopped out. I get a good entry and I get stopped out just as we end the live. But there you have it, guys. Another day live trading the Nasdaq future for everyone to see. Remember, we came in today. We were bullish because we were out and out, up and away. Why does that say in and out? That shouldn't say that. That shouldn't say that. That should say out and out. But we were out and out, up and away. So we were looking for longs unless price stayed below the grade EMA last week's mid pre-market low. We opened up. We breached pre-market low. Buyer stepped up heavy. That was bullish. Price pushed. That first 15-minute candle closed above the great EMA and last week's mid. That was bullish. The next 15-minute candle opened up, and price was confirming last week's mid as support. I got long, and then we proceeded to run all the sellers out of the stock. And now we're doing a retracement, reversal, reset, whatever you want to call it. I got stopped out in the money. We'll probably reset, buyers will step back up, and we'll make another run for this POC. See if we can do it. If we can't do it, then we'll go ahead and unravel. But yeah, guys, that was live trading the future, the Nasdaq future. This Friday, April 26th. Yeah, leave a comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me if you like this content. Tell me if you want me to teach you my setups, my playbook. If you need mentorship, if you just want to talk, look at that, buyers coming back in already. They always do that. Come back, stop me out, keep it moving. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Peace.